Hello, water signs. Welcome to your Hocus Pocus message here at the Power of 3, July 2024. Your Hocus Pocus message, where we look at why things are off. Has it been your whole life? Has it been just since you've worked at a certain place, been with a certain person? It's hard to say. But we are going to look into it with a bunch of wonderful decks here. And we're also doing something a little different. I've pulled each element, a group, animal, spirit, to empower you. So, we'll do that after we've pulled the overall and supporting energy. So, water signs, if you're a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, there could be a message here for you. From Jesus, you are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. Is he speaking to you? Because we are his light here on this earth. This is Les Vampire, water signs. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Divine Archangels, my guides and peeps, for being here with Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for their highest good and their Hocus Pocus message. What is their overall energy? Well, that jumped pretty good. So let's see what it is. Knowledge, study, learning, education. You are the light of the world. By studying, by learning, and educating yourself. In what way? Well, we'll find out. But this is related to your Hocus Pocus. What is going to come out in relation to, what's sidetracking you from your studies, from your learning, from your education? Let's see what comes out of the Naughty Oracle to support this for the water signs. What is the supporting energy? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. July 2024. I've never had to work so hard to get a supporting energy out before. Here we go. Hippie, hippie, higher self. Raise your vibration. You are the light of the world. Study, learning, education. So you could be looking into ways of being that light of the world. You know, it's already on, but you're maybe trying to learn how to turn it up so it's brighter and bigger and more seen. You are the light of the world with knowledge. Study, learning, education. Maybe you're looking into, maybe you're studying the Bible or, parts of it to learn how to raise your vibration, how to connect with your higher self, your divine higher self, that source of light. So how is this a Hocus Pocus message? I'm not seeing it yet. Maybe you Hocus Pocus yourself. I don't know. Let's see what comes out. Of the Hocus Pocus Tarot for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, what in the blue blazes is going on here? Why is knowledge here and hippie, hippie, higher self? Four of Cups. This is just total emotional dissatisfaction. So maybe you've been sitting in that cesspool too long, and it's time to get out. It's like being in the bathtub too long. Eventually you wrinkle up and you've got to get out. The water gets cold, you get uncomfortable, it's time to get out. You can't stay in there. And for, you know, metaphorically speaking, right? It's your vibration. You can't keep on in the vibration that you're in. It's too low frequency. Eight of Wands. This is movement. In the traditional, you see the 8 wands, everything moving one way. It's like I said, it's like climbing out of the, you know, the hot tub. You can't stay in there anymore. You're wrinkling up. The bathtub, hot tub, swimming pool. You have to get out. That's just an example because of this 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups in the traditional, the cups have all knocked over and the person's actually dumping it out. I no longer can handle this emotionally. I can't do this anymore. Whatever this is. So there's movement. There's learning. There's education. There's growth. There's raising your, which is going to raise your vibration. Now this is actually just a momentum of life that's gone on for so long that it's actually gained power. Like a Hocus Pocus energy against yourself. In a sense. Just because you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same outcome. 4 of Wands. Stability. This is what you're striving for. This is what you're working towards, being stable. Being at a higher vibration. Knight of Cups. This is a offer of romance. Is it genuine? I don't know. It's a knight. You take your chances with a knight. It's not a king. He's not a king. He's a knight. So it's just, it's there, it's offered. Whether it's true blue or not, that remains to be seen. We are using an absolutely gorgeous deck here, and I can see why now. So this deck is the beautiful creatures. This is what it looks like. Which I thought odd at the moment, but I see why now. This is like a, you'll see, this beautiful creatures. I love this deck. Let's shuffle it up for the water signs and clarify your Hocus Pocus message. We are extra clarifying with the Rebel deck, so just a heads up if you're sensitive to, you know, swearing or... Sometimes it kind of comes out, sometimes I bleep it a bit, but let's clarify the 4 of Cups. Total emotional dissatisfaction. Queen of Wands, determination. You're determined to get out for the movement. This is where we're moving. Raising your vibration, studying, learning, education. You are determined. The Queen of Wands takes action. The Queen of Wands will do what needs to be done because she's not staying in this bubbling pool of nothingness. My hydro's flicking. Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands for the water signs. Queen of Swords, fairness. Obviously things have to be done the proper way. You can't just, you know, with this movement, it has to be done one step at a time. In fairness to obligations that you have, in fairness to just time itself, and it takes time to learn. That's why study is here, and learning, education. That all takes time. You can't just learn it in one day. You can't just learn it in 1 minute. Queen of Swords, also, I feel a determination. And the swords is the mind, the thoughts, the words. So that is going to be required, perhaps, to move, to change things. Perhaps you want to work somewhere else. So there's a process. You have to put in your resignation. You have to give them notice. You have to make different arrangements, change your whole routine. But there's a time process there, and I feel that's what's here with the learning and the studying and the education. You're determined. You're going to do things fairly. Very, very different Hocus Pocus message. Like I said, Hocus Pocus comes in many different forms and ways. It's not always just somebody sitting there doing black magic. No. We can do it to ourselves. Four of Wands. Let's see what comes out under the Four of Wands. The stability. What you're aiming for. Please clarify the Four of Wands for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Fool. Exploration. Exploring exactly, finding out for yourself who you are and what you can accomplish, what you can achieve, how you can change things for yourself and make them better. You are the light of the world. Relying on the light of the world. You are the light of the world. And your light is needed. Now, before we extra clarify this, I didn't do it. That's twice now, and for Hocus Pocus's message, I confess, two of them, I didn't pull it right after the overall and supporting energy. But obviously there's a reason for that. So it doesn't really matter. I just realized that I didn't do it, so let's do it now before we extra clarify this. Let's see what your animal spirit is to empower you as a group of water signs. To empower them, what is their animal spirit for July 2024? Birds. Okay, it goes like this for the picture. Birds. This is going to be perfect for the message so far. Symbolism, soul. Right? Hippie, hippie, higher self. Raise your vibration. You are the light of the world. Right, you realize that really at the end of the day, it's your soul that you need to protect. Your body will die and fall away, but your soul lives eternally. You are your soul. So, yeah, this is awesome. Water signs. Divinity, liberation, creativity, rebirth. Winged creatures are powerful symbols in many cultures around the globe, often representing deities of other supernatural beings. Through flight, birds symbolize liberation and link the upper spiritual and lower earthly worlds. The Egyptian gods are orientated as birds, retaining part of their original anatomy as they evolved into humans. The Egyptian soul is represented as a bird with a human head. In Hindu cosmology, birds represent a higher levels of being. In this painting, young men shall have their visions. A multitude of birds denotes wisdom and the connection between the earthly and spiritual realms, which is what I think that you are studying and learning and educating yourself about. As I have said, if you rewind already, this is just confirming it. So, gorgeous group animal spirit for you guys. Now, let's extra clarify this reading with the Rebel deck, which again is perfect, especially for you guys. But again, heads up. For Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, please fine-tune this Hocus Pocus message for them for their highest good. Please clarify, extra clarify, knowledge with hippie higher self. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Or how else are you going to learn? Queen of Wands under the Four of Cups, please. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. It's determination and Four of Cups. You're here for a reason. That's why you're getting out of the pot of just nothingness and the same go around. You know you're here for a reason, more than what has been. Queen of Swords under the Eight of Wands, the movement. Whatever that movement is. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Like I said, heads up, because it's brutally out there. But again, like I said, that's just confirming this Hocus Pocus is not coming from an outside source. The call's coming from inside the house. It's just, you know, it's like dating the same kind of person over and over again, or you know, just those things that we do in life that's like, why do I keep doing this to myself? It doesn't work. You know what I mean? Whatever that is. It could be your job. It could be your family life. Maybe you're trying to get along with somebody and it just turns into an argument all the time. So although it seems like you're giving up, sometimes that's the best thing to do, is just let it loose and see what happens on its own, instead of you know, forcing things. Again, it's general, so take it how it applies for you. Just giving you some examples, but it's coming out right on the money here. Let's go with the Fool here, exploration. You know, the Fool's taking a chance. It's a beginning, right? It's a new start. But this is all from within. And the stability. Let's see. The Fool under the Four of Wands, please. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. You are the light of the world. Wow. It's awesome. Water signs. We're using the Animal Archangel Animal Spirit Oracle is what it is. So let's see what comes out for you guys to take away from your Hocus Pocus message and close this energy out safely. Thank you so much for being here with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for their highest good. Please give them the Archangel Animal that they need message to take away. You got Badger. Bring your life into balance. Wow. Exactly what's been said from beginning to end. Archangels Mary and Sandalphon. Just show you that again. Bring your life into balance. Water signs, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope it's encouraged you to like and subscribe, and maybe even, if you could, share this like on Facebook or, you know, another platform that you're on, because this channel is almost dead. So I appreciate it though, and I hope that this empowers you well. So till I see you again, take care. Bye for now.